Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams, two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams, two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running through the tackle.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the running back takes the handoff. Fights off the defender. And that's good for a first down near the 40.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, There's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? The Blue Devils keep the football on the move.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Punt team ready to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Running with purpose.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up. Going to hand this off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Washington State's offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete downfield. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the +48.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They're going to run it here. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Gaudet. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Using his legs here. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Ball handed off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Testing the right side here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do?
He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
It's a QB sneak, and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the flat by the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll toss it to the right side. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
A toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
It's a quick grab, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second and goal for the offense. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
And this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. To throw, it's Washington. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And tackled there by the defense.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Fielded at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Looking to make a play deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. But they can't make the connection. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Paul. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. And the Blue Devils have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there. He takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Blue Devils will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Blue Devils are in the red zone. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Hands off to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll test the right side here. He shreds the tackle. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He eludes the rush. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of it.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They make the stop, but a big gain puts him in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here to put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Looking for some space. It's Gaudet. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. The back's got it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
They're going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Can he get there on the ground? He goes nowhere on 3rd and short. I don't think he got it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Washington. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Rifles this football to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He makes the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. The shotgun running play call. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march, moves on. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. You missed it. Field goal, no good. And with the miss, remain tied.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Washington State's offense back on the field now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Washington. He bought some time, now lets him go.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And the quarterback dropping back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Well, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Thrown quickly. Caught in the right flat. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The ball carrier lands on it and gains enough for a 1st down. The Blue Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Hits the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, an interception late in the game like this in a tie game in the red zone. You just don't know how many opportunities you're going to get the ball back.
The Washington State offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. The back's got it on the pitch. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Washington State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Can the offense win it right here? Are we going to overtime? On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Important 2nd down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
The attempt is no good. Here in the 4th quarter, the game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in our fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Always looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Toss play to the outside. Runs through the defender. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll feed the back again. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And he's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Here we go. Biggest play so far. Can the defense get a stop on third and goal here in OT? On On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. Right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Ball handed off. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. No huddle now for the offense. And he's got it again. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So here we go, a critical 3rd down play. This offense eager to keep the drive going and not settle for 3 here. Tackled, but 1st down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the right here. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. They're the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Washington State Cougars.